देखे क्रिकेट टीवी जहां मिलने लगी क्रिकेट की सारी बातें जहां जोश भी है जहां होश भी है जहां क्रिकेट है आओ देखे क्रिकेट टीवी।
Okay, we'll continue.
Yeah, we are doing RCB and
Yes,
DC first.
DC.
Na? That is the first match today.
Yes. Hello and welcome back to Cricket TV, all things cricket and more. I'm Hetvi Patel and we have our analysts with us, Nikhil Morsawala and Narayan Pasari. It's time to preview a massive afternoon clash, RCB versus DC at Chinnaswamy. Defending champions at home, Kohli is in form. Full crowd is behind them. They have lost just one game in this season. RCB is looking strong this season. Nikhil sir, let's start with you. What do you have to say on today's match?
From a statistic perspective and from a current form perspective, RCB seems to be the favorite क्योंकि उन्होंने पिछले जो एक आरआर का मैच छोड़ के जो हारे थे काफी अनब्लेमिश रिकॉर्ड है उनका और अच्छा रिकॉर्ड ऐसा नहीं कि स्क्रेप थ्रू किए और गुड मार्जिन्स with very dominating and dominant performances. Everybody is coming together on the batting side. उनको बल्लेबाजी में तो कोई इशू ही नहीं है मुझे ख्याल से they have riches of बैटिंग टैलेंट एंड ऑल क्लिकिंग एट द सेम टाइम। बल्ले गेंदबाजी में थोड़ा सा देखना जरूरी है और the statistics said 2012 RCB have won 20 against 12 of DC. So again, that is something that's in their favor. Virat Kohli's health is a bit of a problem because he didn't field in the earlier two matches, just batted. And what I'm reading shows that he has some niggling injuries, but he may be there an impact player if RCB bowl first. He may not be on the field and he'll be then brought in when the batting. But let's hope his health is, that his form and health don't get mixed up. Because he's a key player for RCB, and I think it's important that he should. It's an afternoon match, it's a after दोपहर के गेम में और 35 डिग्री का वहाँ पे एक्सपेक्टेड टेम्परेचर है और जब हमें 35 लगता है वो फील्ड के ऊपर जब आप भागते हो और दौड़ते हो तो 40 तक का एक फीलिंग आ जाता है क्योंकि इतना पसीना इतना you drain out your energy so much in the afternoon game is always game is always difficult when you're fielding. So I think it's all experts are saying bat first, even though Bengaluru statistics say that the team batting second wins more matches. लेकिन क्योंकि दोपहर का गेम है तो ये कहा जाता है कि अगर आप पहले बल्लेबाजी करेंगे तो शायद आपको थोड़ा सा एडवांटेज होगा क्योंकि आप फिर फील्ड जब आप क्षेत्र रक्षण बाद में करेंगे जब शायद धूप थोड़ा कम हो जाएगा शाम होने लगेगी 5 साढ़े 5 के आसपास तो क्षेत्र रक्षण थोड़ा आसान हो जाता है गेंदबाजी भी उतनी कम स्ट्रेसफुल होता है तो लेट्स सी हाउ दैट वर्क्स बट आरसीबी डोमिनेंट ऑन द DC just coming back from is their average play but I think I will come to them in specific as a team but on an overall balance I think today RCB is the favorite and for all the right reasons.
Narayan sir, RCB is second, and of course they have a strong net run rate. They'll want to protect that as well today. How do you think they'll make changes to their bowling, which is always a bit of concern? While it's better than last season, but still.
If you see, both the teams have already played once in this IPL 2026, and RCB beat DC by 43 runs. On 5th of April. They posted 250 for 3 on the back of Tim David's very solid knock, which everybody will remember actually. So if you look at the form and the analysis of RCB today, what is going right from them basically. So they are brimming with confidence, sitting at the top of the table as you mentioned, and one of the most balanced and consistent sides, with Virat Kohli and Captain Patidar giving good support actually, as Nikhil mentioned, Kohli has some struggle on his health. So if he plays, I think he should play well. No doubt about that. RCB beat Mumbai Indians also, 18 runs against scoring 240 for 4. And then beat Lucknow also by 5. So they have a good track record basically. As you mentioned, the NRR is 0.1 plus 1.503. It's elite. indicating that they are not just winning, they are winning convincingly. Actually,
Yeah.
that is something very important. Of course, the lone defeat this season came against RR, suggesting that there are still some moments which are not clicking, either with the bat or the ball actually, and they find themselves catching up rather than leading the game. So एक वो हो सकता है. uh, उनके कुछ ग्रे एरियाज जो है मेरे को लग रहे हैं कि उनकी बैटिंग डेप्थ ओकेजनली लुक्स फ्रेजाइल, व्हेन द टॉप ऑर्डर फेल्स टू फायर. अगर वो नहीं करती है तो मिडिल ऑर्डर पे बहुत प्रेशर आ जाता है देखा जाए.
Yeah.
Jacob Bethel is yet to feature in this IPL. I don't know, and RCB is still sticking to Phil Salt at the top actually. देखा जाए तो, so meaning that their overseas balance in the 11 remains a question mark, and they have to really resolve it in some time actually. So अगर कोई प्लेयर जैसे नहीं चलता है, अपने लास्ट एपिसोड में डिस्कस किया, अगर कोई टीम में कोई प्लेयर नहीं खेलता, उसका फॉर्म नहीं है, चाहे कितना ही बड़ा नाम हो, लेकिन अगर फॉर्म नहीं है तो टीम मैनेजमेंट को एक उसका they should have a very critical look at that player basically. And Chinnaswamy, historically, better, Hetvi, that RCB has struggled to win and dominate compared to their away records. So आपको तो पता
Yes.
है, तो you have to pray more today for this.
Definitely. um दिल्ली कैपिटल्स की बात करें तो फायर पावर है. केएल राहुल, अक्सर, मिलर, स्टब्स. इट्स नॉट अ वीक बैटिंग यूनिट, बट दे आर स्टिल स्ट्रगलिंग. दे आर, they are still managing to. I mean, they haven't had an easy win until in this season, at least. Nikhil sir.
गेंद मेरे ख्याल से जैसे मैं फिर वही दोहराता हूँ कि जब तक गेंदबाजी, बल्लेबाजी और क्षेत्र रक्षण तीनों चीज जब तक साथ में नहीं आती है, आप मैचेस नहीं जीत सकते, अनलेस इट ऑपोजिशन इज वेरी वीक. अब आप देखिए इनकी, जैसा आपने सही कहा, इनकी बल्लेबाजी बिल्कुल सॉर्टेड है. फॉर्म का सवाल है, कभी खेलेंगे नहीं, बट टैलेंट का इशू नहीं है. लेकिन गेंदबाजी में टैलेंट का इशू है, गेंदबाजी में उम्र का इशू है, वेटरन्स कितने हैं, न्यू कमर्स कितने. आप टी नटराजन के आप कंटिन्यू करते हो, अगेन आई कम बैक टू टी नटराजन, जयदेव नाटकट, भुवनेश्वर कुमार. यू नो देयर इज अ सर्टेन expiry date for every product. Sell by date, use by date. I think these people have gone by the use by date. You have to now make them mentors, bowling coaches, because they are good for you. That is fine. Keep them in your team, keep them in your 25, but give them the role of coaching and mentoring the new people. And then when you pay so much money for a Mitchell Stark, he is not yet come to play. I don't know if Chamira is available or not. You have two good pace bowlers out there to bring in place of Mukesh Kumar and T. Natarajan, who have not yet fired. Ngidi is Ngidi. You can't doubt him. I think you give him one more chance, he can be a match winner on any event. And he has taken some great wickets. He has one or two good performances under his belt in this tournament. So on the pace side, Delhi has a problem, and it has to worry whether Stark, when is he coming? With Mitchell Stark coming in, I can tell you this team ये टीम का जो एक जो कंपोजिशन है ना, एक पूरा पल्ला भारी हो जाता है इनका. तो ये जो वो 4 ओवर होंगे स्टार्क के ना, 20 में से, तो बहुत ही मायने रखते हैं.
Yeah.
और उसके साथ अगर आप विपराज निगम, कुलदीप यादव और अक्षर पटेल के 12 ओवर डाल दो और ये 16 हो जाते हैं, तो बल्लेबाज सामने कोई भी हो, विराट कोहली हो या अभिषेक शर्मा हो या वैभव सूर्यवंशी हो, these bowlers will be a huge handful. So I think on the spin side they are sorted, because they are three of the best spinners of the tournament: Akshar, Kuldeep, and Vipraj. On the pace side, they have to worry, because I don't see Mukesh Kumar, T. Natarajan, and Ngidi forming a core or a nucleus of pace bowling that can upset the batting rhythm of a Virat Kohli or a Patidar or a Padikkal. I think they need to have a better, uh, stronger pace bowling attack to complement the spin that they have.
Narayan sir.
So one of the major areas which I feel which is grey according to me in DC is Akshar Patel's captaincy also actually still finding its feet देखा जाए. And DC are still searching for the right combination. Just now Nikhil ने कहा कि कैसे what could be the bowler composition. Spinner में अच्छे हैं, लेकिन पेस में कैसा लेना चाहिए, नटराजन, चमीरा, जो ऑप्शंस वो देखने चाहिए actually. So they are slightly less balanced than RCB, and still trying to find out the right 11. DC में एक ये issue चल रहा है actually. और उनकी bowling, though it is led by अक्सर spin, can leak runs on the flat Chinnaswamy stadium. वो वो क्या होगा, और उधर आरसीबी 220 230 ठोक देगा, फिर डीसी को डिफिकल्ट हो जाएगा एक्चुअली देखा जाए. सो अगर आप उनका ये भी देखो, सो इनका जो लास्ट आउटिंग रहा, दे कोलैप्स फ्रॉम 66 फॉर नो लॉस टू यू नो could not recover and they were 23 short of CSK देखा जाए तो तो 212 तक पहुंच नहीं सके, हालांकि जो स्टार्ट उन्होंने बहुत अच्छा किया था. सो ऐसा अगर होगा तो मुश्किल है. इन कॉम्पिटिटिव क्रिकेट बहुत मजा है. एंड समीर रिजवी इज गुड इम्पैक्ट सब, उन्होंने 2 अच्छे मैच विनिंग नॉक्स मारे हैं, बट अगेन ही हैज टू कम टू द फॉर्म. इट इज अ कंटिन्यूअस प्रोसेस एक्चुअली. सो ये कंटिन्यूअस प्रोसेस है. एक आध दो शॉट से आप लॉरेल से आप नहीं रह सकते, आपको कंटिन्यूअसली खेलना पड़ेगा. एंड यू हैव टू सीक योर प्लेस नॉट एज अ इम्पैक्ट सब्स्टिट्यूट बट एज अ रेगुलर बैटर नंबर 4 और 5 whichever the DC wants, है ना. और ओपनिंग पैर प्रथम, निशंका एंड केएल राहुल कैन बी एक्सप्लोसिव एंड हैज टू बी एक्सप्लोसिव. अदरवाइज उनको अगर 70-75 रन अगर पावर प्ले में नहीं बनते हैं तो बहुत डिफिकल्ट है एक्चुअली डीसी को आगे जाने का.
Yeah. So, what do you think is the only, I mean, is the way DC can win today? What could be their strategical changes, or is there any?
So I think in my book, if a DC has to win today, they should bat first. If they're given, if they can, if they win the toss or if they're put into bat. But their batting, which has not fired, except for one David Miller innings that we saw, we haven't seen them in one KL Rahul innings there, one Nisanka's innings there. In one match, all 4-5 batters playing, which RCB is doing, is important. अगर इनको जीतना है तो ये एक आदमी के परफॉर्मेंस पे नहीं जीत पाएंगे. ये बंगलुरु जो आप देखेंगे ना, तो हर मैच में पाटीदार भी खेलते हैं, पडिक्कल भी खेलते हैं, कोहली साहब भी खेलते हैं, सब लोग खेलते हैं, सब अपना अपना कंट्रीब्यूट करते हैं, तभी वो लोग 220 230 240 250 तक जाते हैं. तो अगर डीसी को आज जीतना है तो उनकी बल्लेबाजी में, तो गेंदबाजी हमें पता है वीक है और वो वीकनेस रहेगी क्योंकि स्टॉक है नहीं, चमीरा को लेते नहीं है, पता नहीं क्या उनका पोजीशन है. तो ये यही रहने वाला टी नटराजन, मुकेश कुमार और एनगीडी, ये आप मान के चले कि इनकी एक गेंदबाजी है. तो अगर ये है, यही पोजीशन है, तो उनको 220 पहले गेंद बल्लेबाजी में 220 230 करेंगे तो शायद आरसीबी पे प्रेशर आएगा चेस करने में. दे आर ग्रेट चेजर्स, बट इफ निगम, Kuldeep and Akshar do their job as spinners, and those 12 overs that they bowl, if they're able to control the flow, which they can, they have the ability to do that, and if they're able to take those crucial wickets at the right time, then only they have a chance. But 180, 190, and then chasing 230, 240, RCB is batting first. I don't see that happening with this DC team because they're not clicking as a unit together. इंडिविजुअल परफॉर्मेंसेस छोड़ के साथ में सबका खेलना और साथ में सब सी ऑल देयर मैचेस. या तो पहले सब 4 विकेट गए, फिर उन्होंने कुछ किया, या तो फिर पहले 2 अच्छे खेल गए, फिर कोलैप्स हो गया. तो सारे सके सारे जो 10 या 11 लोग हैं, अपना अपना रोल नहीं निभा पा रहे हैं, एक ही मैच में अलग अलग मैच में करते हैं. तो ये नहीं चलेगा. आरसीबी के सामने चैंपियन टीम है, टॉप ऑफ द टेबल है, तो अगर आपको इनको हराना है तो हर एक 11 में से हर एक प्लेयर को अपना अपना किरदार निभाना पड़ेगा. नहीं करेंगे तो ये मैच आपके हाथ में आ ही नहीं सकती.
And so these comments are sounding a lot like what we said in 2025 as well. I mean, DC की टीम में except for captainship, not much has changed. It looks like that. क्योंकि last year भी यही था कि टीम में मतलब टीम खेल सकती है, टॉप 4 में आ सकती है, but they somehow did not click at the right moments.
So I also agree to these thoughts कि ज्यादा कुछ चेंज नहीं हुआ है. माइंडसेट हैज टू आल्सो चेंज. लेकिन आज की मैच देखते हैं तो एक फायदा होगा कि केएल राहुल इज नाउ प्लेइंग इन हिज होम ग्राउंड, तो ही नोज द कंडीशंस बेटर देन द अदर डीसी प्लेयर्स एक्चुअली. और डेविड मिलर एंड समीर रजवी हैव टू परफॉर्म टुडे बेसिकली. दे आर फायर पावर्स, और वो दोनों खेलेंगे ना तो अच्छा रहेगा. एंड एज निखिल ने कहा कि फ्लैट पिच हो सकती है आज के दिन में, So batters need to be very aggressive, target 200, 210 while batting first and putting RCB under pressure. And then again, wish list is dismiss Virat and Patidar cheaply. Then only they can win. ऐसा तो नहीं हो सकता है कि उनको नहीं किया तो आगे गाड़ी चल जाएगी, देखा जाएगा. So uphill battle, uphill task, but ऐसा नहीं है. On any day anybody can win.
Yeah.
अक्सर की कैप्टनशिप अच्छी है, बहुत बढ़िया है. He knows how to change his bowlers and how even the batting order वो change कर लेते हैं. He is a thinking cricketer among the new breed of captains actually. So let's see how it works out. Plus दिन का मैच है तो ड्यू का फैक्टर और ये और वो सब अलग अलग हो जाएगा. नॉट लाइक द रेगुलर 7 PM 7:30 मैच, तो उसमें वो एक फर्क रहेगा. तो लेट्स सी हाउ इट वर्क्स आउट. शुड बी अ गुड मैच बिकॉज both teams are otherwise very good comparatively.
So as humans, we have decided that RCB has a bit of an edge. Let's see what our AI has to say. Sunny Pradekkarji, he has crunched his numbers, and let's see which side his bias, his stats goes to.
Q1 Match analysis or winner prediction. RCB are in strong form, 4 wins in 5, and unbeaten at home. DC started well but have lost momentum recently. Chinnaswamy is a batting-heavy venue, which favors RCB's explosive lineup. Prediction: RCB are clear favorites, 60-65% chance. Reasons: better form, home advantage, stronger batting depth. Q2 Pitch or venue analysis. M. Chinnaswamy Stadium, Bengaluru. Key characteristics: flat, hard pitch, excellent for batting. Short boundaries, 55 to 70 meter, 6 hitting paradise. AVG first innings, 190 to 210 joule. Many innings crossing 200 runs in 2026. Bowling conditions: pacers, early swing, 2 to 3 overs. Spinners, risky due to small boundaries. Match conditions: afternoon match, no due advantage. Heat, -35 to 30 degrees Celsius, fitness matters. Verdict: expect high scoring, 190 to 220. Batting first, slightly safer in afternoon. Q3 Strengths of RCB: explosive top order. Virat Kohli Jor Phil Salt in form, middle order. Rajat Patidar, 200 Jor runs this season. Balanced bowling attack, pace Jor, spin control, strong home dominance. Biggest strength: batting depth, Jor consistency. Q4 Strengths of DC: power packed middle order. David Miller, Tristan Stubbs match winners. KL Rahul quality spin. Kuldeep Yadav strong death bowling. T. Natarajan biggest strength: individual brilliance or finishing power. Q5 RCB top performer prediction: highest run scorer Virat Kohli dominates at Chinnaswamy, 3000 Jor runs. Highest wicket taker Josh Hazlewood effective with new ball Jor death overs. Q6 DC top performer prediction: highest run scorer KL Rahul currently in strong form, big scores recently. Highest wicket taker Kuldeep Yadav, wicket taking threat even on flat pitch. Q7 Predicted power play score: RCB aggressive openers Jor flat pitch. RCB power play 65 to 75 runs, 0 to 2 wickets. Q8 Predicted power play score: DC slightly less explosive start compared to RCB. DC power play 55 to 65 runs, 1 to 2 wickets. Q9 Dream 11 team RCB vs DC suggested fantasy she. Wicket keepers: KL Rahul, Jitesh Sharma batters. Virat Kohli captain. Rajat Patidar vice captain. Devdutt Padikkal, David Miller all rounders. Akshar Patel, Krunal Pandya bowlers. Josh Hazlewood, Kuldeep Yadav. T. Natarajan.
All right. Any closing comments, Nikhil sir, Narayan sir?
No, I think first match, let's see, it's the weather's not very conducive to cricket,
Yeah.
very hot, very humid. So it's going to be a challenge for both the teams. But I'm expecting a very close match. Let's see how it goes. Again, a 20th over finish.
Narayan sir?
So this is the first match when the two teams are playing second time in the tournament. So वो है. The key battle would be the DC's openers versus RCB's new ball attack. And whether DC's middle order can hold firm if early wickets fall. Actually, that is where. तो जो 210 का 220 का टारगेट जो निखिल बोल रहा है वो ऐसे ही परफॉर्म होगा. राहुल को खेलना पड़ेगा, समीर रिजवी को खेलना पड़ेगा, मिलर को खेलना पड़ेगा. So I think if they play, I think It should be a good game. And जैसे हम हमेशा कहते हैं क्रिकेट टीवी में, we want good cricket. We don't want one-sided matches.
Yes.
We don't want any rain-washed matches.
Yeah.
Nothing. Rain-washed has only had KKR with 1 point. That's the only thing.
Thankfully.
That's true. All right, so that was our preview of RCB versus DC. Big names, big venue, and plenty on the line. If Kohli gets going, Bengaluru will be electric, and if DC strike early, this becomes a proper contest. Stay tuned on Cricket TV. We'll see you next with the preview of CSK versus SRH. Thank you.
आओ देखें क्रिकेट टीवी, जहां मिलेगी क्रिकेट की सारी बातें, जहां जोश भी है, जहां होश भी है, जहां क्रिकेट है।